Hey YouTube, so it's the night before surgery and I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm scared, whole lot of different emotions. But basically I am making this video as kind of like a letter to myself. It's like a farewell to the old me kind of video. So it's, it's kind of hard to make because I have so many feelings and so many thoughts, primarily towards myself, because I am angry that I allowed myself to get like this, to get this big, to get this unhealthy. And even with, trying to eat right and diet and exercise, it just won't come off. And it's discouraging, it's upsetting, and it's hard, being a single mom with 3 kids. It's hard. It's hard to be a single parent to begin with, and then it's hard to be overweight. So, and now like my daughter's struggling with it, my oldest, she's struggling with it, she's 8 and she's already 100 pounds. And it's like, when you want to lead by example, how do you do that when you're over 200 pounds? So, like I said, this is a letter to, this is like a video letter to myself that I can look back on and I can say, don't ever let yourself get this big again. Don't ever let yourself get this messed up again, ever. Self-love is the first love. And, it's something you have to learn. So, yeah. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Adi. So, it has been really hard to film this because I think I've broken down crying about 3 times trying to film this letter. And literally I filmed it 3 times. So you'll see me have like a wardrobe change. But basically this letter has been very difficult for me, because I have so many different thoughts and so many different things that I want to say to myself, to you guys. We take our health for granted, and because of that, we don't realize until we're at our worst that it's bad. Like I said, this is a video, basically, a letter to myself, but also a letter to those who feel the same way, can relate and feel like they're going through the same thing. I don't want someone to feel like I'm alone, because I have felt like I'm alone. And this letter is, like I said, it's a letter to myself, to remind myself, but also a letter to help others. This surgery for me is not just about losing weight. In a sense, it's almost like I'm saying goodbye to the damaged person that I became. The person that used food as a crutch. The person who used food as comfort, as a friend. Food has helped me, I would say, over a decade, and at the same time been hurting me. And with this surgery, it's helping me to close a chapter in my life where I used to let people take advantage of me. You know, I was very nice, very loving, would give you the clothes off my back. And I'm not saying that that part of me is not going to be there, but I've had people who called themselves my friends literally use me until they didn't need me, and then it didn't matter. You know, they could care less about me or my kids. And that's not right. That's not okay. You know, and I've always been the one to preach, you know, you are the company you keep. So if you're not a good person, then you keep not good people around you. And I honestly believe that that's probably why I have not been keeping people around me, because I'm a good person and I keep getting all of these people that just hone into the fact that I'm such a good person. They're like, oh, I can use her and then I could be out. And you know, like I said, with this surgery, this journey that I'm going through, I'm kind of like coming out of a cocoon and shedding a skin that is not beneficial to me, that is not helpful to me, that is actually hurting me. It has been hurting me for so many years. You know, I'm not gonna be a pushover anymore. I'm not gonna be, you know, that person that, oh, I can play her, I can hurt her, I can do whatever I want, she's gonna help me, and then I'm a you know, be out when she needs my help. I'm not there. You know, at this point, I don't have any negative feelings towards any people anymore. I'm learning to let that go. The anger that I had, I noticed that you know, along with me eating to kind of cope with the pain, I harbored so much anger. So much anger. And instead of letting it out and speaking up about it, I would hold it in, and food would comfort me and food would make it okay. And it's like the only person that suffered in that behavior was me. Not, you know, not the guy or the girl who I was helping, you know, through whatever life issue or situation they were going through. Not them. Me. My kids. Because, you know, God forbid something happens to me, my kids have no one. Like, they, you know, they don't have, you know, that parental person besides me. So, with that being said, you know, this surgery is not just a weight loss journey. This is I am finding myself. I am becoming the person that I have seen myself, that I've wanted to be for so many years. I am becoming that person now. And that person is who is permanently here. You know, I'm not becoming this person and then a couple months go by and, oh, it's back to same me. No. This person is gone. Is gonna be gone. This person that I am or was is not a pushover anymore. this person sees people for who they are, not whatever image they paint. If they don't benefit me and my children, they don't stay around. And I will not feel bad anymore for doing what I feel is right for me and my family. You know, a decade, literally a decade of just being used by everyone I've met. And it sucks because my kids are seeing this. My kids are seeing people walk over their mother, use their mother, and at the same time busting my butt to make a good life for my kids. Do what's right for my kids. Raise my kids to be, loving, caring, hardworking, independent people, while I'm being stabbed in the back at the same time. And I'm done being that person. I want to get rid of whatever last little piece of weakness that has been holding me back, that I created in myself, to be gone. There is no more of that. It's just not, it's not who I am anymore. And this surgery is a part of it. It is like one of the beginning pieces. This past week I just did, liquids. If you would have told me 2 years ago you're going to do a week of liquids, I would have told you you're crazy. And now I am finding strength. I mean, I knew I was strong, but I'm finding strength within myself that I didn't even know I had. It's like, okay, I know I'm strong because I gave birth to 3 kids, but this is a different type of strength that nobody can give me, but nobody can take away from me either. And it's building me into the image of the person I've always wanted to be. And I like it. I like being this person. I like being happy. I like making myself happy. And it's hard, especially, like I said, because, alongside with health and weight and things like that, you also get a mental aspect of it as well, which is, depression, no to low self-esteem. I remember there's times where I have said out loud that I am not good enough for someone, or for people, or for family. And now it's like, I am good enough. Actually, they're not good enough. So, and that's okay. That is okay. Not everyone that comes into your life is meant to stay there. Some people are meant to come into your life to teach you something. Some people are meant to come into your life to give you something, whether it's knowledge or, children. But they're only meant to be there for that one thing, and then that's it. And that is okay, because that is what builds us as people, and builds our character, and it builds us into who we're meant to be. Some of those scars become like artwork on the inside, but you have to know how to interpret it, use it, understand it, and grow from it. And when you become, especially when you're overweight, it's usually because you're missing that part of you that can interpret it, and you're just like kind of swallowing it down, and you're like, oh, it's fine, it's okay, oh, it's okay, and then years later you're like, I'm 2, I'm 3, I'm 400 pounds, I'm 500 pounds. How did I get here? And that is not even a good feeling at all. That realization, like, light bulb, this is not okay, is a problem. And it sucks. It really does. So, I mean, it's just, this is a turning point for me. This is the end of the old me, the beginning of a new me. And I'm excited to see what's coming. Peace, love, and abundance, y'all. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome night. I love you. You love you. You dig?